Hey cat lovers, and welcome back to another video. Every cat owner knows that felines are naturally fascinating creatures. Cats have many different abilities that almost seem like superpowers. Seriously, Marvel or DC would have a lot of material to work with if they'd want to create a team of cats. As you'll soon learn from their amazing tracking skills to their extraordinary senses, cats continue to impress. If you enjoy this kind of content, subscribe to our channel for more cat videos. Now let's discuss 7 amazing cat abilities that prove they have superpowers. Ability number 1. Tracking. One of the most incredible superpowers that cats have demonstrated is their tracking abilities. Cats have an extraordinary ability to track not only their prey, but also their owners. This ability is still not fully understood by scientists. However, cats have time and time again proven that they can track their owners when they are out of sight. This is typically close-range tracking, meaning that cats track their owners inside their houses and maybe even during their typical routines. However, as we'll go on to discuss, cats have been observed to track their owners over much farther distances. In your home, your cat is probably always tracking you based on auditory cues. They use these cues and noise to create a mental map of their surroundings and your house. This is referred to as socio-spatial cognition, which is the ability to have an awareness of the location of other animals or people even when they are not in the room. This demonstrates a level of object permanence and spatial awareness in cats that were previously not known. Researchers at Kyoto University have run experiments to better understand this ability. They observed that cats were surprised when audio from their humans was played over a Bluetooth speaker in one room and then from another room moments later. This indicates that cats are aware of their owner's positioning even when they are not in the room, likely through a developed sense of socio-spatial cognition. However, there have been cases where cats have seemingly defied the impossible when it comes to their tracking abilities. This is best demonstrated through the case of Clementine Jones, a cat that tracked her family over 1,000 miles from western New York to Denver in 1949. The family had moved and left the cat with some of their friends back in New York, where shortly after the cat ran away. Over 4 months later, the cat appeared in Denver at the doorstep of her owners. This incredible feat still can't fully be explained, but it seems Clementine Jones tracked her family across the entire country. Stories like Clementine Jones's are further evidence of the superpower that is a cat's tracking ability. Ability number 2. Sense of smell. One of a cat's most impressive abilities is its sense of smell. A cat's sense of smell informs its understandings of the world around it to a far greater degree than a human's. Cats are thought to have a sense of smell that is 14 times stronger than that of humans. While humans' noses typically have around 5 million scent receptors, cats are thought to have 45 to 80 million scent receptors, but some estimates go up to 200 million. Their olfactory system, or the structures in their bodies that are responsible for their sense of smell, are highly advanced. Cats can do some amazing things with their sense of smell. Cats can also distinguish between an incredible amount of smells, even more than dogs can. Cats use their sense of smell in their daily lives to detect dangers, communicate with other cats, find food, and mark territory. There are even stories of cats who have been able to detect different diseases in humans with their sense of smell. While cats are lesser known than their dog counterparts for their ability to detect diseases through smell, they certainly can. One example of this is the story of Fidge, a black-spotted cat who smelled a tumor in her owner's breast. Fidge alerted her owner by repeatedly pouncing at the area until she went to the doctor. It was then confirmed that she had a malignant tumor growing in her breast. If it wasn't for Fidge, the tumor may not have been identified until much later. Fidge likely saved her owner's life. Another cat named Oscar is credited with accurately predicting the deaths of over 50 different patients at the Steer House Nursing and Rehabilitation Center in Rhode Island. It is said that Oscar sometimes visited the rooms of individuals, sat on their beds, and purred. Oftentimes, within just hours of his visit, the patient would die. His predictions were so accurate that whenever he cozied up with a patient, relatives and a priest were called. It has been suggested that Oscar could smell the chemical change within the body preceding death. Talk about fascinating. Ability number 3. Writing reflex. You've probably heard this one before. Cats always land on their feet. Well, almost always. Cats have an incredible ability known as a writing reflex. This reflex allows cats to know where the ground is at all times. It also allows them to turn mid-air and right themselves when falling. As such, cats often land on their feet regardless of what direction they fall from. As a side note, of course this ability is within reason. Cats can still get seriously injured if they fall from high enough heights, but that's a topic for another video. The writing reflex is an automatic response that works because of the flexibility in a cat's spine. Cats have 30 vertebrae on their spines which are very flexible, allowing them to move their upper body independently from their lower body, and to compress, stretch, twist, and bend their spines. The writing reflex is assisted by the vestibular apparatus in the ear. This apparatus is responsible for balance and orientation, allowing cats to determine which direction is up and which direction is down at all times, even when they are in mid-air. The writing reflex is fully developed by the time they are 7 weeks old, though it has been observed in some cats as early as 3 weeks. It is an innate ability that cats possess, allowing them to land on their feet almost every time. Ability number 4. Hearing. A cat's sense of smell is far from its only feline superpower. Cats have an amazing sense of hearing and very interesting ears. Cats' ears rotate up to 180 degrees, meaning they can swivel their ears around to pick up more sounds. In this way, their ears act as a satellite, picking up different noises in their vicinity with great accuracy. Any cat owner will surely notice that their cat's ears are rarely perfectly still. Cats frequently move their ears around, even if just in slight movements, to get a more in-depth read on their surroundings. As mentioned in fact number 1, cats use their hearing to help with their tracking abilities. They can pinpoint the location of different objects by listening closely to their movements. Cats are not only able to hear sounds from long distances away, but they can also determine their location with a lot of accuracy. It is thought that cats hear noises up to 4 or 5 times farther away than humans can. Not only that, but cats can also hear more noises than humans. Cats can hear noises up to 1.6 octaves higher than humans can. For comparison, adult cats can hear around 50,000 Hz, while humans can only hear around 20,000. Some juvenile or baby cats can even hear up to 100,000 Hz. Since a cat's ears are precisely tuned to pick up on a wide range of noises and volume levels, their sense of hearing really is like a superpower. Ability number 5. Stealth. Cats are well known for being sneaky and elusive. This is because they have incredible stealth abilities that allow them to move quietly and quickly. Their stealth aids them in hunting by allowing them to stalk and quietly track prey. It also helps them stay quiet and escape potentially dangerous situations. Cats seem to instinctively seek out dark, enclosed areas where they can stay well hidden from others. This is thought to be a survival technique that has been observed in relatives of the domesticated cat, including leopards and cougars. Their stealth makes them natural-born and effective hunters. Even though house cats no longer rely on hunting for their food, still it is not uncommon to see house cats practicing their stealthy instincts by stalking people, other animals, or toys. Overall, it is thought that cats are sneaky due to their past as predators in the wild. They needed to be incredibly stealthy to catch enough prey and avoid becoming prey themselves. This amazing ability has stuck around through domestication. Ability number 6. Jumping. Every cat owner knows that felines are incredibly agile creatures. They are quick, flexible, and accurate in their movements, so it's no surprise that cats are also excellent jumpers. Cats tend to love high places due to the evolutionary advantage it provides. Wild cats would spend a lot of time in trees to avoid being hunted on the ground. Additionally, being in an elevated place like a tree provides a cat with a good scope of its surroundings. Wild cats could easily spot prey from above the ground. Like cats' stealth abilities, it seems that their love for high places has stuck around even though they no longer rely on hunting. That leads us to their jumping capabilities. Cats can jump heights that are over 6 times their size. To do so, a cat's body is finely tuned to allow for precise, powerful jumps. Cats have over 500 muscles in their body, most of which are utilized when they jump. Their muscles work together to act as springs, propelling the cat into the air. Their hind legs are especially important when it comes to jumping. The hind legs not only absorb landing shock to prevent injury, but they also are responsible for a lot of the power that goes into the jump. They contain fast-twitch muscle fibers that contract rapidly to provide lots of energy and strength to the jump. If only us humans could jump that high. Ability number 7. Night vision. Even though cats are not nocturnal animals, they have a form of night vision. It isn't as powerful as actual nocturnal creatures, but it's much better than humans. Cats are crepuscular animals, meaning that they are most active at dusk and dawn. Therefore, their eyes are adapted to function best in low lighting. As a result, they are excellent at detecting movement in low lighting and even in the dark. This ability was especially helpful for wild cats who relied on hunting. But how are cats able to see so well in low lighting? Well, cats have very large eyes. Their corneas and pupils are around 50% larger than humans, meaning their eyes can filter through a lot more light. So with this in mind, it makes sense that cats can make out more objects in low lighting. In fact, they only need around 1/6 of the light that humans need to function. Cats also have more rods in their eyes, which contribute to night and peripheral vision. Therefore, their eyes are naturally tuned to low light environments. While it's not technically night vision, there's no denying that it's still quite impressive. As you now know, cats have abilities that are so incredible they almost seem like superheroes. Which of these feline superpowers did you find the most fascinating? Let us know in the comments below. Wink wink, nudge nudge, Marvel, DC, you have tons of feline ideas to work with. Also, if you learned something new, please click that like button because it helps other cat lovers find our content. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next Catterday for another video.